We are going to do number 5, fraction problem solving, questions 1 and 2. The first one is 10 and 1/2 minus 2 and 3/8 divided by 1 and 2/3. Now again, I am not going to get overwhelmed by all of the numbers. I'm going to deal with what is in the parentheses first. And in order to deal with what's in the parentheses, I have to create a common denominator and change to a mixed number. So I'm going to change this to a mixed number. I notice that I can make both of them an 8 on the denominator. So I'm going to do that by multiplying the top and the bottom, not by 2, by 4, and bring it down. So 10 and 4/8 minus 2 and 3/8. And I'm bringing down the 1 and 2/3 because I cannot do anything with that yet. Now looking at this is a little bit easier because I'm noticing that I can subtract the 4 and the 3, and I can subtract the 10 and the 2. So luckily, I don't have to change it to a mixed number. So I'm going to first subtract the 10 minus 2, and I get 8. But then I'm going to look at the 4, well, you can't see that very well, the 4 and the 3 numerators. I'll subtract those. 4 minus 3 is 1, and that's still over 8. Bring down my divided by 1 and 2/3, and now I have cleared the parentheses. In order to divide these fractions, I have to now create them into mixed numbers, and you do that by multiplying and then adding. Same thing over here. I'm going to multiply, then add. So if you watch my pen, 8 times 8 is 64, plus 1 is 65 over 8, divided by 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5 over 3. All right, now I'm at the now I can divide the two fractions, and in order to divide the two fractions, in order to divide the two fractions, I have to I have to switch the sign and flip. So I have to do 65 over 8 times, and I flip to the reciprocal 3/5. Now there is a cool thing that happens because I really don't want to do 65 times 3. Since these two numbers are across from each other, I can reduce them. Since I see they're both divisible by 5, I'm going to divide the top by 5 and the bottom by 5. Now this is kind of a little advanced, but when I do 65 divided by 5, I get 13, so I'm changing it to 13. 5 divided by 5 is 1. I'm not sure if you've dealt with that or not, but that makes it a lot easier. So now I have 13 over 8 times 3 over 1. Can you do 65 times 3? 8 times 5? Yes, you can, but then you have to reduce at the end. So I'm going to do 13 times 3 off to the side. I think it's 39, but I want to verify. Yep, so I get 39 over 8. And in this particular instance, the answer on the computer is not making you reduce or change it from a mixed number. So your answer will be typed 39 divided by 8. And that's number 1. Okay, doing the second problem. That one is 1 and 1/2 plus 3/4 divided by 1/8. Okay, let's make it a common denominator. So I'm going to do that by multiplying this one by 2 on the top and the bottom. That leaves me with 2 over 4, bring down the 1, plus the 3/4. Bring down the 1/8 because I can't do anything with it yet. I'm dealing with the inside of the parentheses. So now that I have this, you have two options. You can keep your 1 and then add your 2 plus 3 on the top and get 5/4 and bring that down and get 1/8. Or you could change to a mixed number again. Now the reason why I do that is because I can't stop here. That's a mixed number. So I have to reduce it again. So I notice that 5/4 I can get an additional 1. So this turns into 2 1/4 divided by 1/8. All right. So with that being said, I need to multiply, or I need to do the division, but I have to change it to a mixed number. So 4 times 2 plus 1. Watch my cursor. 4 times 2 is 8, plus the 1 changes it to 9/4. And it's divided by 1/8. Now, 9/4, I change to multiply and move to the reciprocal. 9 times 8 is 72. All over 4. I'm going to check 72 divided by 4. Let's see. I get 1 here. 1 times 4 is 4. 7, that's 32. 8. So my answer is 18. There's the answers to 1 and 2.